Hey YouTube, Gallagher123123 back with another video for you all. In the last one, we did What's on my iPhone, where I took you on a tour of everything on my home screen and my app library. And that included, of course, how my home screen was organized. Now, I got a great comment on that video asking how I managed to put copies of the same app in multiple places. And I thought that was such a great point and something that was worth covering. And since I need to make a couple changes to my home screen, I thought I would cover this in a video so that we could take a look at what the process entails. Now, I did cover a little bit of home screen management in my iOS 10 series back in 2016, but there have been some slight changes, so I felt it was worth revisiting. Alright, so let's get into this. So, I am on my home screen.
Safari.
And if you'll recall from the What's on My iPhone videos that I've done, I always have Safari at the top.
Blindness apps folder. 4 apps.
Followed by a blindness apps folder. Now, one folder that I would like to make some changes to.
News and weather information. News and productivity folder. 2 apps.
Right there is my productivity folder. And what I'd like to do is add the Chat GPT app to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the app library to find Chat GPT, and we'll add it. So I'm going to
search page 1 of 3 adjustable.
Move my page.
Page 2 of 3.
All the way
Page
to
3
the
of
end
3.
here.
Showing app library. Doc messages.
And here we are in the app library.
App library. Search field.
Now, at the top of the app library, we do have a search field. So we can double tap on this.
Search field is editing. App library. Insertion point at start.
And we could actually start typing in the app that we want.
Cap V. Cap C. Cap C. G. Golf. H. H.
Okay. I put in CH.
Chrome.
Let's see.
Chat.
There is Chat GPT. Now,
55%, 60%.
what you'll want to do is use your rotor. So if you rotate 2 fingers.
Hits. All containers. Headings. Voices. Actions. Activate.
And for some reason, you're not put on actions automatically here. So we need to flick down.
Drag chat.
And there is drag Chat GPT. So I'm going to double tap to activate that.
Started editing.
And
empty page. Page 4 of 4.
We're currently on an empty page. So I'm going to swipe down. I found the page adjustable at the bottom.
Page 3 of 4. Page 2 of 4.
And we want
page 1 of 4.
Page 1 of 4. So I'm going to find productivity on this page.
News and weather folder. Information. News productivity folder.
And swipe down.
Stop editing apps. Drop chat before productivity folder.
Okay,
drop
swipe
ready.
Down again.
Drop chat after productivity folder. Drop ready.
And
add chat to productivity folder. Drop ready.
It says drop ready. I'll double tap.
Drop complete.
And it has said
3 apps.
that the drop was complete. And you may recall a moment ago.
Shop productivity folder is editing. 3 apps.
It said that there were 2 apps in this folder, so
productivity folder
we should be able to open this up now.
Apps. Files is editing. Ulysses is editing. Chat is editing.
But if we open it up now, you see we do have Chat GPT here. Now, I'm a bit of a neat freak, you might want to say.
Chat is editing.
And I want these in alphabetical order.
Ulysses files.
And right now, they are not.
Chat is editing.
So I'm going to swipe down.
Stop editing apps. Delete. Drag chat.
And we're going to drag Chat GPT.
Files. Clear text. Files.
And there's files. So I'm going to swipe down.
Stop editing apps. Close folder. Add the drag session. Drop chat before files.
And we want to drop Chat GPT before files.
Drop complete.
And now.
Ulysses files. Chat. Clear text. Chat. Files. Ulysses.
Well, would you look at that? It looks like everything is in order. We have Chat GPT where we want it in our productivity folder. So I'm going to go back to the home screen.
Finished editing. Productivity.
Now that did dismiss the editing.
Productivity folder.
That's okay. We have it where we want it.
Shopping folder. 7
now,
apps. 10 new items.
I believe we should
search. Page 1 of page 2 of 3.
have Chat GPT on our second page.
VLC. Meta view. Connect device. Ulysses. Chat.
And in fact, there it is. So I already had it on page 2. And so it that copy was left there, basically, and we added it to the productivity folder. Now, I did that by doing it from the app library so that we wouldn't move this copy, essentially. Okay, so we have that done. We have Chat GPT where I want it. So we want to do that, though, with a few more apps. And what I'd like to do is put a few apps from my travel folder.
Search. Page 1 of 3.
So just to show you, let's find my travel folder.
Classical travel folder. 13 apps. 2 new items. JetBlue.
I want to put
Hopper, Hilton Honors, Fly Delta, Hilton Honors.
Hilton Honors,
Hopper, 1 JetBlue, Marriott Bonvoy.
Marriott Bonvoy, and my IHG app, which is in the app library, on the second page of my phone, so that I can have quick access to them as I'm doing some traveling that will involve me staying with those chains.
Royal, Marriott Bonvoy. Royal, Shipmate, page 1 of 2, adjustable.
And the other app I may add
Hopper, Hilton on Fly Delta, Flighty.
Is Flighty, so I can quickly check on my flights. So let's say we want to do this.
Travel folder.
Now, we don't want to swipe down. Actually, let me just point that out. So let's take Flighty as an example.
Flighty.
We could decide to move it right here.
Edit mode.
By swiping down,
started editing,
activating edit mode,
delete, drag Flighty,
and dragging Flighty here. We don't want to do this, though, because that will move the version that's in this travel folder. So what we want to do is stop editing, so I'll go to the home screen.
Finished editing. Travel. Heading.
So by doing the home gesture, which on the iPhone 10 and above, you kind of put your finger at the bottom, you hear a little click, and then swipe up. Oops. There we go.
Travel folder. 13 apps. 2 new items.
So now that we're out of the travel folder, let's go back to the app library.
Page 1 of 3. Adjustable. Page 3. Page showing app library. Dock. Phone. Recently added.
Okay.
Ally. IR Explore. Hide. Suggest. Discover. Dice World. App Store. App library. App library. Search field.
And here is the app library.
Search field. Is editing. App library.
Now,
Character
you do
mode.
have on the right side
Ally. Section index. Adjustable.
a section index that will let you move through this alphabetically. So in this case, we're interested in the H's, so we'll start with Hilton Honors.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Selected Hilton Honors.
And I just did Explore by touch there, and we landed right on it.
Cap H.
Now,
Hotel.
unfortunately, again, we do need to use the rotor to get to the actions.
Words. Speaking. Hits. Containers. Headings. Voices. Edit. Actions. Activate.
Okay, so here we are,
Drag Hilton Honors.
and here's Drag Hilton Honors. So I'm going to, now remember, we do have this in our travel folder.
Activate Drag Hilton Honors.
So I'm going to activate this Drag Hilton Honors option that is in my actions rotor.
Activate the Drag Hilton Honors. Activate default. Drag Hilton Honors.
So there's Hilton Honors, drag. I'll double tap.
Started editing. Empty page.
Now,
Empty icon. Empty icon. Empty icon. Empty icon. Is editing. Empty icon. Is editing.
Okay,
Row 2,
actually,
empty icon. Page 4 of 4.
I want to try something in a moment,
Page
but
3 of 4. Page 2 of 4.
I'm going to go to the bottom here, and
Meta view. Connect devices folder.
on page 2,
Meta view.
and I'll put it after meta view.
Stop editing. Add the drag set. Drop Hilton Honors before meta view. Drop ready. Drop Hilton Honors after meta view. Drop ready. Drop complete.
And now,
Connect devices. Meta view. Hilton Honors. Is editing.
we have Hilton Honors. Now, just to remind you,
VLC. Page 2 of 4. Page 1 of 4.
I'm going back to page 1, and I'm going to find
Set the classic travel social travel folder.
my travel
Editing.
folder.
13 apps. Southwest. Trip Uber. Page 2 of 3. Page 1 of 3. Page 1 of 3. Shipmate. Royal. Marriott. JetBlue. Hopper. Hilton Honors. Is editing.
Oh, there it is. So we have Hilton Honors in the 2 places that we want it. So we are good. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this with the other apps that I mentioned I want to do this with.
Search. Page
So
1 of page
let's
2 of 3. Page 3 of 3.
go ahead and I'll go to the app library
Showing
again.
Library. Dock. Phone. Search. Hidden. Search. Page 4 of 3. Adjustable. Hidden.
Okay, that's if you have hidden apps.
Dice app library. Search field.
Okay,
Search field.
let's
Is editing.
actually
App
put
library.
in...
Insertion. Cap M. Cap M.
Sorry, it's hard for me to do this a
D. R. R.
little bit one-handed.
Marriott.
Okay, there's Marriott. So remember, we do also have this in the travel folder.
Characters.
I'm using my rotor, so 2-finger rotate right.
Speaking rate. Hits. Containers. Headings. Voices. Edit. Actions. Activate.
And here's actions.
Drag Marriott Envoy.
We want to drag Marriott
Start
Envoy.
editing. Empty page.
And
Page 4 of 4. Page 3 of 4.
go to page 2.
Page 2 of 4. Hilton Honors.
Let's see.
Is that empty icon? Is editing. Hilton Honors. Is editing.
Okay, so we want
Meta view. Hilton Honors. Is editing.
to put Marriott after Hilton.
Stop editing. Add the drag. Drop Marriott Envoy before Hilton Honors. Drop ready. Drop Marriott Envoy after Hilton Honors. Drop complete.
And there we go. We've dropped it. Now, I am quickly getting to the page adjustable by placing my finger at the bottom of the screen
Doc. Mail. Is editing.
and then
Mail.
sliding
Is
up
editing. Page 2 of 4. Adjustable.
and finding the adjustable control. And that will quickly allow you to move page. You could also, I assume it should work, we'll try that in a moment, do the 3-finger swipe left, I believe is what you'd want to do.
Finished editing.
Okay, so this did time out,
Page 3 of 3. It's showing app library. Doc.
but I'll try and do the next few a little bit quicker. So IHG is the next one. And
Recent. App library. Search field. Insertion point at end.
okay, so let's see.
Cap I. Cap I. H. H. F. R. F. G. G.
Okay, there's IHG.
F. D. S. A. E. O. I. U. I. T. R. E. W. Q. Doc. Music. Mail. Message. Phone. Search. Page. IHG.
Okay, there's IHG.
Drag IHG.
Okay, this time actually our rotor
Activate. Drag IHG.
is where we want it, so that's
Activate.
good.
Drag IHG.
So let's go ahead and drag IHG.
Activate. Drag IHG. Started editing.
Okay,
Page 4 of 4. Adjustable.
actually I think it's going to be a 3-finger swipe right.
Page 3 of 4.
So you can
Page
do
2 of
that
4.
as well.
Doc. Phone. Is editing.
And
Page 2 of VLC. Empty icon. Empty icon. Empty icon. Empty icon. Marriott Envoy.
okay, I want this after. Actually, I'll put it before Marriott.
Stop edit. Add the drag. Drop IHG before Marriott Envoy. Drop ready. Drop complete.
And I just swiped down to use the actions to do that.
IHG. Is it Marriott Envoy? Is editing. VLC. Is editing.
Now we have placed the apps where we want them.
Page 2 of 4.
Do
Adjustable.
one more. And I want to test something actually.
Page 3 of 4.
So it looks like they may have fixed it. One of the things with iOS 18 that you can do is you can place apps wherever you want them on screen. And it looks like iOS 18 may have added support for that. So I'm seeing, as you've been hearing, it's been saying empty icon, empty icon. I want to see if we can use
Page 4 of
that
4.
to place apps where we want them.
Showing app library.
Okay,
Doc. Page 5 of done. Button. Done. Button. App library. Search field. Finished editing.
oops, okay. I was,
Cap F.
what's that one? It's Flighty.
L. L. I. I.
Okay,
U. Y. T. R. E. Double Q. Doc. Mail. Message. Phone. Search. Travelocity. Test. Hopper. Expeak. Flighty.
okay, there is Flighty.
Cap F.
Okay, this time we do need to do the rotor again.
Words. Speaking rate. Hits. Containers. Headings. Voices. Read. Edit.
Okay, there's edit.
Undo. Writing tools. Undo.
Oh, okay, actually, nope, sorry. We want to, one more time.
Actions.
To
Activate.
actions,
Drag Flighty.
and we'll say drag Flighty.
Started editing.
Do
Empty page.
swipe right with 3 fingers.
Page 3 of 4. Page 2 of 4. Done.
And let's see where we
Manual
are.
Sportsbook. Stream. Is editing.
Okay, I'm going to use Explore by Touch here.
VLC. Is edit. Empty icon. Is editing. Empty icon. Empty icon. Empty icon. Empty icon. Marriott Envoy.
Okay, so
Empty
let's
icon.
see
Empty icon. Empty icon. Place Flighty at row 6. Column 1.
if
Drop
we
ready.
can do that. So
Drop complete.
that
Flighty.
did
Is
work.
editing.
So I made a bit of a space after we have those travel apps and put Flighty kind of at the bottom row, just above where the dock would be.
VLC. Is
So
editing.
that is actually really great that Apple has fixed that. It looks like that we're able to place items there. So essentially, to kind of recap what I did there, I went to the app library and found Flighty. And you can do that in a number of ways. I like to use the search field, as you saw. We use the drag rotor option. And on the home screen, where there are empty spots, VoiceOver said that. Now, I think it would be helpful if it had said those column numbers, but we're able to find the empty spaces and place Flighty there if that's what we wanted to do. So that is really great to see that Apple has fixed that, because that didn't work in earlier versions of 18, but it does in 18.2. So that is good to see. So that is a look at organizing your apps on the home screen. Now, there is one other element to this that I didn't cover, and that's widgets, because they can be a bit difficult at times, I find, especially if you like to use the larger widgets. I don't know, I find they don't always go where you think they're going to go reliably. But if there is interest, do let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to make a video about widgets. What I like to do, just to give a bit of
search, TikTok, phone,
clarity here,
search, VLC, Flighty, Marriott, search, doc, phone, search, page 2 of 3, page 3
I'll show you my third page, which has a couple on
doc,
it.
Phone, search, Todoist, empty widget, add, button.
So I have to-do list.
Upcoming countdown, days to go, Liberty Cruise, days to go, image, 153.
I have a countdown widget. So I have a dedicated page, which on my phone is page 3, where I put widgets that I may want to glance at. Now, it's good that you can do that, and VoiceOver
Batteries, countdown,
will read those widgets and all that.
Add, empty widget, image.
But I find that sometimes placing them doesn't always work in the way that you expect.
Page 2 of 3.
And one other thing we should probably cover briefly is folders. So,
Marriott Envoy, IHG.
Let's say we wanted to make a travel folder on this
Marriott
page.
Flighty, IH, Hilton Honors, MetaView, 4 new Hilton Honors, IHG.
Let's see if we can do that. So,
edit mode.
If we activate edit mode,
editing. Marriott Hilton Honors is editing. Stop editing, delete. Drag Hilton Honors.
And we'll drag Hilton Honors.
MetaView is IHG. Is edit. Stop editing apps. Add the drag session. Drag in 2 items.
Okay.
Chat is editing. MetaView. Marriott Envoy. Empty icon. Marriott Envoy. Stop editing. Add the drag session. Drag in 3 items.
And
VLC is empty icon.
Find
empty Flighty is editing. Stop editing apps. Add the drag session. Drop Hilton Honors. Create new folder with Flighty and Hilton Honors. IHG. Marriott Envoy. Drop
and there we go.
Creating travel folder.
And it made the travel folder for us.
VLC travel folder is editing. 4 apps.
And we can come in here.
Flighty, Hilton Honors, Flighty, clear text, Flighty, Hilton Honors, IHG, Marriott Envoy.
Now, it just so happens, actually, those are alphabetical. I don't know if that was done intentionally, but we don't have to worry about that here. They are alphabetical, so that's cool.
Page 1 of 2.
Now, let's see if we can...
VLC, travel folder, 4 apps.
Actually, that placed it where I was thinking it should go, which is right where Flighty was. So we were able to, using the actions rotor, select the apps we wanted and add them to the drag session. And then we were able to, say, create a folder with those apps. And it did it. It named it for us, travel, but we could have entered a name. There was an edit box there. And we were good to go. Now, if the apps weren't in the order that we wanted, we could have used the same method to move them around. So you can edit your apps that way. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this tutorial on kind of customizing your home screen. And I do hope this gave you an overview, good overview on how this works. And you can do some powerful stuff here, because this will allow you to kind of quickly customize the layout of your home screen and put your favorite apps in a way that really highlights them. So if you have apps that maybe you don't that you use often, you can put them on your home screen and leave others in the app library, but it's easy enough to find an app that you want on your home screen and just place it there. I really appreciate the way Apple did this, actually. I think it's working well, and I think they fixed a few of the glitches that I sometimes run into. Occasionally, I do find that apps don't get placed where I expect. Now, of course, I didn't run into it on camera, so just be aware that that sometimes has happened for me in the past. But if it does, you can just try and drag it again, and hopefully it will go where you're expecting it to. All right, well, if you have any questions, of course, do leave them down below. And in fact, that's what inspired me to make this little video. So that is good. Now, one thing actually I do want to check.
Travel folder. 13 apps.
Okay, good. We still have our main travel folder
Heading. Fly Delta Flighty.
on the page 1. So that is good. You can't have multiple.
Travel folder. 13 apps. 2 new items.
So that is a look at customizing your home screen. And again, let me know if you have questions. And if you're interested in a video on widgets, do let me know. And I would be happy to make that if there is interest. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified about upcoming videos. Follow me on Twitter at Gallagher123123. You can also find me on Mastodon at Gallagher123123 at dragonscave.space. Thank you again for watching. We will see you in an upcoming video.